Nanu Nanu, and welcome to the Fortress of Dorkness, the nerdy nexus for your geeky needs. I'm your host, Beth Damiano. Take out your boards and practice your kickflips. Today's Cliff Notes is taking a look at that tubular, rip-roaring reptile, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mondo Gecko. Mondo Gecko found himself a part of the TMNT lore after he was created as an action figure in 1990 by Mirage Studios staff artist and writer Ryan Brown. Gecko made his comic debut in 1991's Archie Comics' Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures number 18, where he was given a more fleshed out backstory as opposed to his toy bio. Mondo Gecko is exactly what his name implies, a 4-foot-tall lizard. He is a member of the team The Mutanimals and an ally of the Turtles. His skills include agility, sometimes chameleon-esque powers, skateboarding, and his weapon of choice is a turbocharged sewer skateboard. Oh, and he sings too, depending on your canon. And that is the extent of his abilities. Come on guys, he's a giant skateboarding gecko. Let's take it as it comes. The Archie Comics incarnation of Mondo was an unnamed teen. He's the lead singer of the heavy metal band Merciless Slaughter, has a girlfriend called Candy Fine, and a pet lizard. While rehearsing in a seemingly abandoned warehouse, the Turtles arrive to ward off the band, who are playing in one of the Shredder's former hangouts. Thankfully, the Foot arrives to start a battle and silence the irritating wailing the band calls music. During this fight, the boy who would come to be known as Mondo gets doused in mutagen, and since his pet lizard is still on his shoulder, he becomes a giant green humanoid gecko. Is there some irony in this? Yes there is. He becomes affiliated with the mean green fighting foursome, but Candy leaves him, unable to cope with dating a reptile. Someone should get Russell T Davies in here to take care of that, and to bring back Yonto Jones. Eventually, Mondo becomes a member of the Mighty Mutanimals, a group of anthropomorphic creatures who aren't the Ninja Brothers. Mondo and the Mutanimals would often assist the Turtles in their fight against Mr. Null, a businessman and foe so deadly, he claimed to be the devil himself. During his tenure as a Mutanimal, Gecko and Candy reconnected as friends after she is kidnapped by the Merc Mariner and his pirates. Oh, sweet! Unfortunately, the Mutanimals, including Gecko, were all assassinated by the unit Megadeth, aka the Gang of Four, shortly after this. Yikes! This is why you should never make friends with your exes. Megadeth was sent as a last-ditch resort by Mr. Null and Warlord Maligna, seeking revenge against them and the Turtles for their numerous defeats at their hands. Thus endeth the saga of the Mondo Gecko. The Archie incarnation also made a very brief appearance in Mirage Comics' Tales of the TMNT, issue 58 in 2009. Come 2011, IDW nabbed the rights to the TMNT comics, and Mondo Gecko found himself in the graphic world once again. This time, Mondo appears as a mutant gecko, more akin to his original toy bio where he was never a human. He is a member of Old Hobbs' growing army of mutants, who have the intent of making a new mutant order. And this new order is known as, drumroll please, the Mutanimals. Yes, them again. Unfortunately, thanks to some meddling from Bebop and Rocksteady, the Turtles and Hobbs' army team up to take on the duo, with Mondo electrocuting them to knock them out, and a new alliance is formed. Later, the Mutanimals face off against the mysterious Null Group and its CEO, Madame Null, when Lindsay Baker and Pigeon Pete are kidnapped. Mondo is there. In other media, Mondo appeared in 2 episodes of the classic 1987 Turtle series, and more recently, he appeared in the 2012 series as a member of the TV version of the Mutanimals. There was also a proposed Mutanimals TV pitch in 1992, but it never got past the production Bible. Though his appearances are brief, because let's be honest, it's hard to play second fiddle against the TMNT. Mondo Gecko is a fan favorite and an important part of Ninja Turtle lore. That's all we have time for today. Leave questions, comments, or snotty remarks below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on our social media. I'm Beth Damiano. You've been watching The Fortress of Dorkness. Never fear the dork up here.